Let's head down the west coast from Taranaki towards Wellington. Commuters driving home up the Kapiti Coast face lengthy delays tonight after the seawall partly collapsed during last night's storm. State Highway 1 between Pukerua Bay and Paekakariki was damaged, leaving just one lane open to traffic. It's estimated around 5,000 people use the road to travel to work in Wellington each day. Katie Scotcher went for a look.
This morning, sea foam and driftwood was strewn across the highway, where a section of up to 100 metres of road and footpath have fallen into the sea. Waiting in the queues of traffic, some took the opportunity to catch some sleep, while others gave up and turned around. But those waiting seemed resigned.
Well, we started off from Paraparam at 10:15, and it's now just after 11. Just sitting here watching the red light of the van in front.
We had Google up, but Google did not inform us of the traffic conditions.
I think we were prepared for it really, because we knew that there would be slight delays and stuff. So no, like I say, we're using the car as an office today, so that's a good thing.
The small town of Paekakariki, which sits alongside the state highway, was deserted. Resident Sharon Bryant says incidents like the road closure have major effects on the town.
Two things happen when events like this take place. Either they route the traffic through Paekok and it gets really busy, or it just doesn't. It just turns into a ghost town, which it is right now.
Another resident, Jan Borland, says it demonstrates why Transmission Gully, due for completion in 2021, is urgently needed.
That's going to make a huge difference because it's going to cut out the coastal route, and that seems to be the main source of the problem.
Kapiti Coast Mayor Kei Gurunathan says the road is an economic lifeline to commuters.
State Highway 1 is an economic lifeline for us here. 4,700 commuters go to Wellington. This is excluding additional numbers that go to Pukerua, and 2/3 of them would be using the state highway. So it has a huge impact.
Mr Gurunathan wants to encourage commuters to use train lines as a fallback, but says they also need upgrading.
You want to increase people to use public transport, but when the public transport, they spend millions upgrading it, but it looks like the signalling system and all that has not been upgraded enough. So there is concern about how quickly they can sort that out.
The Transport Agency says it's dumped 350 tonnes of rock from Transmission Gully into the sea today, as it works quickly to repair the damage. It says providing conditions don't deteriorate, work will continue into the night. For Checkpoint, call Katie Scotcher Tene.
Well, joining us now is NZTA Senior Journey Manager Neil Walker. You there, Neil?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, nice to talk to you. What's the traffic in and, I guess most importantly, this time of day out of Wellington like right now?
Well, it's not too bad actually. We did a bit of planning around how we were going to manage the peak earlier on today. So what we've done is we've routed the traffic heading into the city over Paekakariki Hill, and that's allowed us to have the traffic that's heading up towards the Kapiti Coast to flow a lot better. So from what we can see, it's not that much different from a normal peak period.
Wow, gosh, okay. So people are being very civilised about, because it's a windy old road over the hill, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And we only do it in special occasions like this. So we did take a while to think it through as to whether we wanted to do it or not. But we've had some pretty good help from the police to help us set it up. So it looks like it's been worthwhile. It's sort of minimised the what could have been quite a bad night, people travelling up the coast.
Yeah, heavier traffic like trucks, not so good on the Paekakariki Hill. What are they doing?
Yeah, so what we're doing with the trucks is we singled them out so they can't go over the hill, and we've parked them up, and then we'll wait until we get a sort of a reasonable number of trucks, and then we're sort of sending them through. So we'll stop the traffic and send them through. But we're just grateful actually to the three guys that they're playing their part to help us out today.
Okay, when will the road be repaired by? When will you be back to 2 functioning lanes there?
We're pretty confident we'll have it right for the morning. So our guys are going to be working on it all night. The only thing that might be an issue is there's a chance that we might get quite a bit of rain tonight. But if you go and talk to our contractors that are working at the moment, they're they're pretty sure that they're going to get it open for the morning.
Right. Which is impressive. Not easy conditions to work in, because that is everyone who knows that stretch of road knows how busy the sea can be against it. Should you have been caught out like this is State Highway 1, it connects Wellington with the Kapiti Coast, it connects the capital with the rest of the country. Should it have been so vulnerable to what wasn't an overwhelmingly bad storm in the Wellington region?
Yeah, look, we've had a lot. It's probably too early to say that, John, because we've had a lot of bad weather over the last 2 days. You know, it's a huge amount of rainfall, and so look, I just find it difficult to respond to you on that one at the moment. You've got to remember too that we're building another road, you know, to which will
Transmission Gully. Yeah, and what is? Forgive me for, but boy, I think I first covered Transmission Gully when I was a junior reporter at RNZ in the early 90s. When is the opening date for Transmission Gully? When will the pressure be taken off the coastal route?
Around mid 2020. So you know, we've got another few years to go yet, but that's the whole point of building that road, is that we've got a resilient link into Wellington.
Okay. Advice for people tomorrow morning to find out whether the road is reopened. You just go to your website or listen to RNZ, I guess.
Yeah, go to the website. So we'll be putting out travel advisories, and as I say, we're pretty confident we'll get it open. You know, saving it being a really, really bad night weather-wise, but I'm pretty sure we'll have it open tonight. We've actually got a lot of the rocks already in place. So, and there might be some ongoing small work that we have to do just to clean things up later on. But yeah, I think we'll be okay in the morning.
Well, that'll be good work if you get it done. Neil Walker, NZTA Senior Junior Manager, thank you very much indeed.